Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be making a DIY flower wall. There's lots of different ways that you can use this flower wall. You can of course use it as home decor. So if you have a blank wall that you're looking to fill, you can always hang it up there. You can use it as a headboard for your bed. So if you don't have a headboard, maybe you just have a platform or a mattress, hanging this behind it will give an illusion of a headboard. You can also use this as a photo backdrop. So if you have a party, a baby shower, you can just hang it up on a wall or even from a backdrop stand and take pictures in front of it. So there's lots of different ways that you can use this. And then of course there's lots of different ways to customize it. So you can do different colored flowers, different size flowers, also incorporating other types of things like fairy lights, jewels, beads, anything that you are looking to achieve for your design. So as usual, we're first going to start with everything that you need to make it. First up, you will of course need some flowers. I recommend, since we'll be using quite a few flowers for this DIY, to try to get a bouquet or a large floral arrangement. That way you have lots of flowers to use for your DIY. These were actually an amazing deal at Michael's. So I got buy one get one free in these fall arrangements, which I absolutely love the colors of these. And then I also got this white one, which is their spring collection, and this one was 60% off. You will also need some type of wire to hang your flowers from. So I'll be using this clear wire, which I found from the jewelry section at Michael's. You can also use fishing wire or any type of clear wire that you may have at home. And lastly, you will need some type of glue. So I'll be using a hot glue gun for this, and that is all of the supplies for this DIY. But like I mentioned, you can add any type of final touches. So I will probably add fairy lights to mine, which you can get right off of Amazon. And of course, everything I used in this DIY will be linked down below in the description. So the first thing you want to do is figure out how long you want your flower wall. So I'm first going to measure the space where I want to hang them so that I know how much wire I need. You also want to figure out how many strands that you want. So you can either do them very close together and have lots of flowers, or you can have them more spaced out. Again, this is all based on personal preference. Once you have measured your space, we're going to begin cutting our wire to size. So once I have all of my strands cut to size, I'm going to begin attaching the flowers to it. So of course I'm using my hot glue gun for this. As you can see, you can very easily pop these flowers off of the stems. But if you did want to keep some of the stems and leaves, you can always use a wire cutter. Sometimes scissors won't cut through this because there is wire inside of the stems. If you don't have a wire cutter at home, but maybe you have pliers for jewelry making, these most of the time come with a wire cutter underneath. So definitely check if you have these jewelry pliers at home, because I didn't know this for the longest time, and I have so many of these pliers, so I was really excited when I found out that there are wire cutters attached to it. So once you have cut and disassembled all of your flowers, we're going to begin gluing them to the wire. So of course there's no real technique to this. This again is all based on how you want yours to look. And since this cord does come already wrapped up, it is pretty difficult to work with because it does keep trying to go back into a circle. So I do recommend while working with this to tape it down on either side so that it stays straight and easy to work with. And the way I'm going to glue them down is I'm going to add the hot glue to the back of the flower and then just push it down onto the cord. And you do want to be sure you're doing it on a surface that the hot glue won't stick to, tile or any type of smooth surface like that. And then this way, once the hot glue dries, we can then just pull the cord up and the flowers will pull right off of the tile and stick perfectly to the wire. Once you have finished gluing all of your flowers and leaves and any other final touches that you want, we can then hang these up on the wall. So there are different ways that you can hang these. You can use thumbtacks, nails, double-sided command strip type adhesive to hang them on the wall. There's lots of different ways. I am going to secure them onto something so that I can just hang that one thing up on the wall and it won't damage my wall as much as if I were to hang each individual strand. For this, you can use a dowel, driftwood, or even a curtain rod just to hang that directly to the wall. Or if you didn't want it to be very long, you can even use the stem that comes on the flowers. If you are going to hang something up on the wall and you may not want to be able to see it, you can either paint it or you can even hang flowers or leaves across it to disguise the pole that's hanging on the wall. Once you have hung it up on the wall, this is how it ended up coming out. I absolutely love how it came out, and it was super inexpensive and easy to make, so I highly recommend trying it yourself. If you have any suggestions or ways that you would have made your flower wall, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.